individuals just by looking at them or what they share online. To the outside world, our lives may look perfect, even if in reality...
Shouts out to the people. It's People United, All Lives Matter, back again. Family, this is a big video, yeah. I've recently come to the terms with the fact that I suffer from, we all suffer from mental illness. I'm not going to go into depth into this video into the reason why, what caused me to have mental illness. But yeah, we have to accept that everybody has mental illness. So this is a very important video again. I know, only deal with the source and we give with the solution. So yes, family, here we go.
They aren't. I'm always worrying about doing well at school, and with the end of year test coming up, I'm not sure how much longer I can cope. My thoughts swarm around my head, sometimes keeping me up all night. Some days it's just all too much, and I feel like I'm lost in space. When I did badly on one of my tests, I just about kept it together until I got home. Then I broke down crying in front of my mum. She listened for a bit, and then she told me that just like...
Now this is serious, people, because children, teenagers, adults, are going to university, going to school, and their results are being determined by a program. And sometimes that program might have a malfunction, it might break down, and then it might produce the wrong results. So when these students receive their results, they're thinking it's the right results, but it's the wrong results. So family, yeah, this is what's going on. And then a lot of people, it's number one, yeah, it's stressing them out, yeah. It's stressing them out. I've got friends, family that have been stressed out by this system. You know what I mean? If you don't, you know what I mean? If they don't, it's serious.
Physical health, we all have mental health. It's our feelings, our thinking, our emotions, and our moods. She then said that feeling down, angry, and stressed is a normal part of life, just like it's normal to feel happy, confident, and carefree sometimes. We all have positive and negative emotions that come and go based on what's happening around us. These are everyday feelings. Good mental health means experiencing negative emotions. It's not always about being happy. Mum can relate to the feelings of stress. So when Mum suggested I take a break from everything and do something I enjoy, I actually took her advice. So I made myself a hot chocolate, snuggled up in a duvet and watched a film. And you know what? Afterwards I felt so much better. Mum should take her own advice.
Most of us only ever share the good things. We don't like to share how we really feel. Every morning when I wake up, negative thoughts stream through my head. Getting out of bed and pretending I'm okay takes all the energy I have.
And there goes the fundamental problem. When we go to bed and when we get up in the morning, what's the first thing on our head? Are we giving gratitude for life? Are we saying thank you for waking me up so I can see life again? Are you giving gratitude that your heart's beating? Are you giving gratitude just that you can see another day, hear another day, touch, feel? You know what I mean? And then are you treasuring your body, having a shower, having a bath? You know what I mean? All these ritual things, just to show that you love being on this planet, this plane at this particular time. Family, this is powerful. This will change your life just by giving gratitude. You know what I mean? And it's changed my life. Yeah, I am still. Let me just explain. I was in a car crash. Yeah. Oh, whoopity-doo. Yeah. So I was in a car crash. And basically where I was unable to walk, and I'm still suffering effects from that now. Yeah. And I've come to the terms to realize it was me that brought that car crash on myself. Through the way I thought, through the negative way I thought. I was not enjoying life at the time. I kind of thought I was. I was having the biggest, I was having a party life, you know what I mean? I was running a bar and sleeping with, well, not that many women, but enough women. So family, yeah. And then, so that's it, family, yeah. Had the car crash, and since then I've, you know what I mean? I've had to come to terms with like, yo, it was my fault. And then now it's for me to use my positive thinking to overcome all that negative that I've been thinking. And I'll go into further videos, I'll go into more and explain more why I had to go through such a destructive path or a mental illness or negative energy, you know what I mean? But it's made me who I am today, and this is why I'm able to produce these videos and just shed light on these videos and add my little input on all these videos. So family, keep watching.
As the day goes on, the negative thoughts turn from a stream into a river. The water rushes through my head so loudly it's hard to concentrate in lessons. And some days it's so bad it feels like a waterfall that's trying to...
Oh, sorry family, I had to pause there. Yeah, you see what he said? It's like water. Your thoughts are like water, so it's like a waterfall. So every positive or negative thought that you add to that water depends which way that waterfall is going to run. If the river run dry, you know, that was there. So there's no which way do you want your waterfall to run? Because I'm not gonna lie, making this video today, I had to go make this video today because yeah, I'm going through I have, you know what I mean, like this was probably, I'm having a tough time with my injury. I'm having to say, you know what, I still, you know what I mean, I'm not lying, I'm going through it, you know what I mean, and the only thing that's keeping me alive is the knowledge, the people, my family, my friends, you know what I mean, and the fact that, I know I have a duty, you know what I mean, and to everybody that's watching this video, my duty is to you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my duty is to you. So family, listening.
Pull me over the edge. Everything is so overwhelming. I didn't think my friends would understand if I told them how down I was feeling. But when Sasha opened up to me about how stressed she was feeling, I told her. I wasn't sure how to bring up how I'd been feeling, so I started by saying that I didn't feel like myself.
This is the major problem, family, like, you know what I mean? Finding someone that's going to listen to you without judging you. And you know what? That's what's helped me get through the times. Everybody has had an impact in my life and helped me to get through and show me some form of love to make me know that, yeah, I am loved. Do you know what I mean? Even though when you're going through the most negative time, like, you can't see it, you have a cloud over your mind, you know what I mean? And you're just thinking, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point in life anymore. But then you just have that one person, it just takes that one friend, that one family member, that one stranger just to show you, you know what I mean, you are loved, and yeah, just to listen, do you know what I mean? But then sometimes you need to share the problem, and that's the hard thing. I know myself, like, you know what I mean, sometimes you just bottle it up, and sometimes it's just get it out, let people know, you know what I mean? Let people know how you're feeling.
Just her listening made me feel like she understood. She told me some things that had helped her, so I tried them too, but it didn't make much of a difference. Even when I tried to be around my friends, I felt alone. The things I used to enjoy weren't fun anymore.
I was really worried about Andre and not sure what to do. He was quiet and wasn't hanging out with us like he used to. So I asked our head of year for some advice. He suggested I get Andre to speak to him since his negative feelings weren't going away.
I didn't want to speak to our head of year, but I also didn't want to keep feeling so down, so I went. He said that sometimes we have overwhelming feelings that can be more intense than our everyday feelings. These feelings hang around for a long time and change the way we feel, think, and behave. They can stop us doing what we...
Yeah, what he said, the overwhelming is the subconscious, yeah? The habitual, you know them ones there? And then that overpowers the conscious, the everyday feeling. Do you know them ones there? So what's been trained in your subconscious, in your long-term genome back, that's what you have to retrain out of you. I always use the theory as a train, you know what I mean? When a train starts off, you know what I mean? Like, there's only one way it's going, you know what I mean? To turn the train the other direction, you have to bring it to a complete stop, or you're gonna have to switch tracks. Do you know the ones there? But there's no you can't just turn. You know the ones there. You have to bring it to a complete stop, and then go back the other direction. You know the ones there, and then it's gonna take how many stops you've passed. To obviously, so if you've gone forward 5 stops, you're gonna have to go backward 5 stops or positive 5 stops just to, you know what I mean, get back on the, you know what I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. And that's the magic of it. Because if it was to happen overnight, then it wouldn't be so bright, innit, family? So just appreciate the time, the journey. Because you will make it, family. Just keep plodding away, keep practicing, keep acting, keep working away, keep exercising. Every day is a new journey. Just love that you're alive and you can still maneuver, you can still move your bones, because sometimes me can't move me back right now. Listen up, people. So, yeah. I was just making a video, man.
Want to in life. That's what I was going through. He also said that if we're physically unwell, we let people know, we ask for help. It should be no different with mental health. Sometimes our overwhelming feelings are brought on because of things in our life. Sometimes they happen for no reason at all. After hearing this, I felt much less alone and it felt good to talk. Scientists have found exercise can help when you're feeling low, so our head of year encouraged me to sign up to the school football club, which Sasha was already in. I still have days when the river is there, but now I'm beginning to understand my mental health. I'm learning how to cope. Our head of year reminded me that my friends, family, teachers, and lots of others at school are there to help just as much as he is. I had no idea that people...
Everybody's there to help. Everybody, you need everybody. Yeah, cause right now, yeah, serious, everybody. Yeah, everybody does everybody, yeah. And you know what it is, I gotta say something right now. This is why this video is very important. We can't expect people that are having, going through such trauma, mental health problems, to be wanting to be giving them a number for them to dial, because I am going through it myself, and honestly, like, I can't phone a number. When you're in mental health the way I am, I don't want to pick up no telephone and answer no phone calls. I don't want to pick up no telephone to phone nobody. So when you're telling them to press 0800 9666 966606, yeah, the devil, them have 0800 0666 0666, something like that. That's the number. Yeah, I got it in my head because I was like, right, how come that looks so? Anyway, yeah, no, 999-2666. But anyway, yeah. So family, yeah, man. And you phone these, you just get bare dead numbers, family. So like, listen, you can't expect man to phone them. Cause I phoned them once, I'm not gonna lie, and like, oh no, me not get through. And then them ones them say, yeah, no sir. Cause by the time I come off of this phone, I'm dead already to rat this cup. You know, hey, listen. So right now, family, it's not even a joke, man. It's not a joke, man, because like we need to know, like, you know what I mean? We need to help people. You know, if you know somebody's going through it, just check on them. Even just put them in a diary once a week. You know what I'm saying? People just need to know that they're loved, because there's so much people that don't know that they're loved. That nobody knows that they're loved, because we've been bombarded with don't trust nobody, don't trust your neighbors, everything terrorists, this and terrorists that. But there ain't no terrorists, but it's just people, bro. Just normal people, bro. So get to know somebody from the heart, and then you know what I mean. And then you'll know, bro. You know what's there. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its color. Just judge a book by its content. Judge about the book by within. Peace and love. Keep going.
People around me could be so understanding. And while it's not always easy to talk about my mental health, the person I'm talking...
Anybody that play football now for no mental, know that's that. Unless y'all drink after. Now I'm a football sports, team spirit, them sort of social activities, team bonding. You know what I mean? Why do you think people go to the pub? It's not just for the drink, it's just for the fact that you can, you know what I mean? You got the lads that you can, you know what I mean, banter with, and the ladies love it too, because the ladies bring out, the man them bring out the girls too. The ladies bring out them girls too. Ha! Yeah, love that. Yeah, so the man them bring out the girl, and the ladies bring out them girl there. You know what I mean? We just have a good time. Go on, talk. Play.
Talking to might be able to help. If you don't feel like talking, that's fine. You could try writing, sports, reading, art, music, playing with your pet, whatever makes you...
Pause. Everything you say. Writing, that's a book. Sports, let me say, football, tennis, tennis too, anything, any sport. Boxing too, but I really don't box nobody. Anyway, book, yeah, some book, next book. Painting, I love painting, art, music, you know, so that's why I have to pause for the music. I'll take the music, but that way I do. Pets, yes, pets, we love my pets. But when sometimes, that pet not help, sometimes, no pet, no powder. Now sometimes the pet helps, but sometimes, if you're in that place, bro, you don't want no pet. No pet not help, nothing stuck. You have to walk it if you have a dog and cat does me, I stink out the place, no stuff. be a fur.
You feel better.
If you're the person someone talks
Don't worry, I love my pets though. I love my dog too. But the fur though, I can't take the fur, man. Yo, start serious thing. Can't take the fur. Fur give you mental health. Serious. Press play.
to when they're struggling, just listen with no pressure or judgment. You don't have to have the answer. If you feel unsure about anything, you can speak to a trusted adult. Talking about mental health doesn't have to be difficult. After all, it's something we all have.
Family, little short thing, yeah. Yeah. And listen, yeah. That's it. That's what it's about, you know, the youth. You know what I mean? Because you see that social media, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. The next one, Twitter, Instagram. Them ones are all right still. But you know, it's adult thing, bro. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have the youths them on there. Because you don't know what they're watching, bro. And some of the youths are tutos nowadays, so, you know what I mean? Family, you know what I mean? You have to be careful what you youths them are watching, man. You can't just sit them down in front of the TV. But they got them on the Cartoon Network, CBBC. They've been programming the youths them from there. You know, the ones there, so rewind it back. You want me to rewind it back? Let me rewind it back and tell you what it say. Say art, poetry, music, dance, sports, writing. What else did he say? You know what I mean? Anything what you love, you know the ones there. Don't just look at the money, you know what I mean? Because all them things you can make money from writing books, you can make money from doing music, and I mean that means following your own path or joining with friends, working in your community. You know what I mean? It's not about just looking at that hype, famous celebrity life, because that is not what it looks like from what I hear anyway and see. You know what I mean? And experience. So you know what I mean? Don't just go looking at that $1 million because you don't know how that million. You know what I mean? The best way for $1 million to come is through your community, through working together, unity. You know what I mean? Because like if you have $1 million and they all give you £1, that's 1 million people giving you £1. That's $1 million. You know what I mean? And then you know the ones that them people believe in you, so you're always gonna have that. But if you just have $1 million, you're not a millionaire, are you? Because as soon as you spend £1 out of that million, you're no longer a millionaire. So family, yeah? We have to understand we all have mental health. Yeah? It's a very important video. Yeah, and like check out all my other videos, especially the ones about the youths and going into the army. But we have to stop this, man, and I'm putting a stop to it. You know what I mean? With other, you know what I mean? I'm ready. You know what I mean? Trust me, bro. I got this. You know what I mean? Like this is why I go in, man, because like I do have mental health problems. You know what I mean? But my mental problems are usually for positive. You know what I mean? The fact that sometimes I feel like I don't even want to be here, but I got a duty. You know what I mean? I got a duty for my family, my brothers, my sisters, for everybody on this planet, to bring them to one, to unite, unify everyone before I go. You know the words there? So that's why I have to go through all this pain, and this pain is just a pain where I want to come into the right people, come in contact with the right people, and they are going to get me through it. So, and I am getting through it. So, and that's thanks to everybody that's been around me. You know what I mean? So. Shouts out to you. That's everybody that's touched me, everybody that's phoned me, anybody that's just gave me. And I'm not going to call no names, man. There's just too many names to mention. But everybody, you know what I mean. That's why everybody has a negative and a positive, you know what I mean. But always make sure that love overrides their negative, and because as long as nobody doesn't, you know what I mean, put their hand on you, you know what I mean. As long as, you know what I mean. Like even the screaming and shouting, we need to stop that. Stop screaming and shouting at people, because you know what I mean. No one should shout at each other unless, you know what I mean, you're protecting your own, because that affects your mental health more. Because what is mental health? It's a spiritual thing, and you know what I mean. What a word, spiritual. So anything you can't see, anything you can't touch and feel, you have to take that as spiritual. And so like emotions are spiritual, you know what I mean. So and feelings are spiritual, you know what I mean. Because you can't really touch or feel. There's not a jar you can catch, you know what I mean. You can probably catch a few tears, but that's still not fill up. When you get angry at them tears, not fill up the way it's supposed to fill up. Oh, listen, yeah, we got more videos coming, but right now, yeah, as you can see, I forgot back on my little phone thing, and start card right now the pain. But you know what? As I said, I'm using it for positive, and I've got music. I'm doing videos. I'm just getting the knowledge out there. And you know what it is? Maybe if I weren't going through what I was through, I wouldn't know what I know. I wouldn't have the knowledge what I knowledge, and I wouldn't have the courage what I have. You know what I mean? I have no fear no more. You know what I mean? Like, listen. I have no fear. Me I pray. Me I wait for somebody to take my lifestyle. Can't wait. Cause me can't do it. I serious things time. Me can't do it. Me gone past that long time. So anybody think they're ready, anytime, you know. Oh, but I love we promote still, you know. So peace, love, one, unity. Gone, we're gone. We're gone. Yeah, definitely gone, we're gone now. Shake him up.